Hey everybody, it's Dylan from Skyline CrossFit. Today I wanted to go over utilizing all your space in your gym and not having any wasted space when it comes to utilizing every square foot of your building that you can. So right now we're in the lobby. We took over this building, half this building in 2011, and then we expanded into the next unit in 2013. And so we have a total of 12,000 square feet. So that comes out to about 8,000 square feet of usable space that we can use for the gym. So that includes the gym floor space, the weight room, the lobbies, and the bathrooms and the shower. But we have about 4,000 square foot of what we don't use. So the first room is the office, which is right here. This is just used for storage and office space, okay? Then we have our first sub-lease. Our first sub-lease is a massage therapist. He rents out this room and he pays us $330 a month for this room, okay? So now instead of just having an empty room here, we're making money off that. Then next door to them, we have a girl who comes in from San Antonio, Austin. So she drives into Austin once a month and she waxes some clients. So she's a waxer, and eyebrows and all that stuff. She waxes people in this space. So we're getting lease money from them, and then we sublease this last room. We sublease to a sports coach who has a product for basketball. He stores his product and takes care of all his office business and stuff in this. Now, I do have keys to these rooms for emergencies, but I don't go into it's their space. They pay for it. I don't go in there unless I absolutely have to. And then this last space, so this is our biggest space. We sublease this right now to a barbell club. And so this used to be 2 rooms. We knocked this wall out and now there's 2 rooms. And so we just sublease this whole thing out. Now, right now, these guys have been with us for about 5, maybe 6 years. They're actually going to be moving across town. So we have this spot opened up. So we're going to be increasing the rent on this. What's really cool about this part of the gym is that it has its own entrance and parking. So this can be all sealed off from the rest of the gym. Now, they do share our bathrooms, showers, dressing rooms, lobby. That's what we consider shared space. And since we do what's called a gross lease, which is everything's included in the rent. So this is about 1,100 to 1,200 square feet. We charge a base rent of $1 square foot plus CAM plus utilities. So electricity, water, dumpster fees, permits, insurance, taxes, everything, all rolled into one. So we lease this for $1,700 a month, and they're moving out, and we actually are going to have people moving in. Literally the day after they move out, we'll have another person fill in because this is a really good location, and the rent's we are an industrial space. I mean, if you look outside, it's warehouses. So we're in warehouse space. So I can't charge retail rent because this is not a retail space, but I can charge a little bit above warehouse pricing because it is, once, put some paint on the walls, everything will look fine and dandy. So the people who lease this have the option of, they can lock these doors and never even talk to us, but the only problem is they don't have bathrooms. So they do use our bathrooms and our dressing rooms, but all that cost of cleaning the bathrooms and all that expense is built into their rent. So it's $1,200 base rent for $1 a square foot. And then I charge another $500 a month for all the other expenses, including electricity, water, insurance, all that fun stuff. But yeah, if I were to do it all over again 11 years ago, I wouldn't get this big of a space, because now I have 4 sub-leases I have to worry about, and I have a bunch of extra space that I don't need. But it's the predicament that I'm in right now, and so we figured it out, and now I have all this square footage that wasn't making me any money now is at least paying for itself, if not making me a little bit of change on the side. Luckily, we're in a really nice area, so these spots are always really easy to fill. If someone leaves, I usually have someone coming in the very next month. So it's pretty nice to have. And we all know with CrossFit, the community is so big that there's always somebody that needs something for something. So before this was a barbell club, it was actually a t-shirt making company. So they actually made t-shirts in here. We actually had to put a vent in here that went up through the ceiling, up through the roof, because I guess when they're doing some of the shirt stuff, I guess there's a heating process where they have to vent hot air out. So we had to put that. So we have to do a couple of things here and there, but nothing too crazy. So that's it for today, guys. If you guys have extra space, figure out the ways to use it. My advice to you guys would be, don't get a space where you have to do this. But if everything else makes sense and you got some extra space that you don't know what to do with, put it out there. Call people. I just actually called another barbell club across town and asked them if they wanted to come move in here, and I have started a second location, and I actually have a meeting with them tomorrow to see if they're interested. So make phone calls, hustle, see who wants to come out here and do it. But I'm not going to have any issues filling this place up. So it helps with the overall rent that we pay and makes it to where our base rent is not as crazy as it would be if we didn't have all these subleases to help us out. So that's it for today, guys. See you next time.